So today, you guys know I have this series called Career Advice. Just wanted to sum it all up, just to put everything in one video before you guys all graduate. Like I know a lot of you already accepted in university, but you can always change your mind, change your major, drop out. Always that option. Maybe you're in a gap year, so this video will be I hope this is helpful. Bad timing, but maybe you're grade 10, grade 11. Anyway, let me list down my top 10 undergraduate degrees. Finance, marketing, electrical engineering, operations management, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, accounting, computer science, nursing, economics. So for a lot of you, you might be wondering, where's biology? Surely biology is an enjoyable course in school. It's a good pre-med. It's just that so many people want to take biology because there isn't enough demand to accommodate everyone. There's only a limited number of spots in R&D and labs. In terms of taking pre-med, there's really some other better options, I would say. For example, there's nursing, there's economics. Although they're not in the list, better pre-meds include liberal arts degrees. They're also good pre-meds. Economics it's the only liberal art in top 10. Has a lot of demand in its own, and you don't really need much further education to have a job as not necessarily an economist, but someone with an economics degree. You can check out more information about that in one of my articles about economics. And biomedical engineering, it's a pretty good pre-med, but for other purposes, it's mostly outshadowed by other engineering types like mechanical and electrical. The discipline of biomedical engineering, it's quite new. Probably going to change, but right now a lot of employers still prefer traditional mechanical engineers or electrical engineers to do a lot of the biomedical work they have in medical labs or hospitals or similar institutions. There's no established curriculum per se for biomedical engineering, not yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna run up the list of my top 10. The 10th is finance. It's a good degree, it gives you very good opportunities, but it's, in a lot of ways, it's overshadowed by economics. And a lot of the reason why a lot of degrees didn't fit my top 10 is because they're mostly overshadowed by other degrees. A lot of finance positions can be done by economics majors. And economics, it's basically easier than finance and it gives you a lot of leeway for open option courses. So marketing. One big advantage of marketing over other business majors, it doesn't really focus on math. It's quite an applicable major, I would say, even though it's not very quantitative. But if you would like a job in marketing, you would need to be smart about it. So you have to take a lot of internships and volunteering opportunities and just get yourself out there. Pretty much learn how to market yourself before you get a job in marketing. Once you get a foot in the door, it's a good major. If you really want to do something marketing related, but don't necessarily want to go to university for it, there's certainly other options. So electrical engineering. You notice mechanical engineering is the top engineering program that I have in the list. Most of the times, mechanical engineers can replace any other engineer in their job. It's quite the jack of all trades engineering. Like you can get a lot more industries than you would with a different engineering major. Exception really is electrical. They basically know more physics. It's a bit more difficult course-wise. A quick Google search, you determine the advantages of getting a mechanical over electrical. Quite different job market. People, they really just want to work with electronics, and that's why they want to take electrical engineering. So basically, if math is not your strong suit, then operations management might be for you if you still want to get into business. It's often overshadowed by accounting. A lot of the jobs that you can get with an operations management degree, you can often do with accounting, and accounting majors often fare better. But if math isn't your strong suit at all, you can still be a business person through an operations management degree. And if you want to be a lawyer and you're just not good at math, or maybe you're good at math but you just don't want to try, operations management might be a good pre-law to get into corporate stuff. Civil engineering is not as difficult as the average engineering degree. Some people just want to work with large-scale stuff. Civil engineering oftentimes overshadows geology, environmental science, a general physics degree, and a lot of the average science degree. Mechanical engineering is the most versatile type of engineering. You can work for a lot of industries, oil sands, agriculture, healthcare, utilities, construction, manufacturing, electronics, name it. There's gonna be a mechanical engineering job for you. Like a lot of engineering degrees, it's tough once you're in school. The salary, all the creativity, all the fascination that might come from applying your knowledge might be worth it. Accounting is the king, queen of the business degrees. The good thing about being an accountant is you can really choose what sort of industry you want to work for. Maybe a small business, a big business, your own business. You're going to learn all the technical skills that go into the day-to-day activities of the business. And that's really what it comes down to when you want to start your own business. It's a good pre-law. Course-wise, not as difficult as computer science or engineering. Computer science is one of those other degrees that overshadow a lot of other possible majors. It makes more sense to take computer science and software engineering and information systems, because a lot of times computer science is the most versatile degree that you can get out there. It's often very competitive. It's quite stressful and difficult. Might be as tough as an engineering degree. Not really. Just like accounting, you can really choose what kind of business you want to be into. Maybe you want to work for security in a multinational corporation. Maybe you want to work for the government. There's a lot of options. It's super flexible. Nursing is great. Unlike a lot of the majors I listed here, it's one of those that actually use a lot of biology and less math. It's good for pre-med, crazy demand and pay, and it's just a great job. You could really see yourself as a nurse if you consider it. It's really recession-proof and provides a lot of stability. None of these other degrees can really provide that. Then again, crazy hours and having to deal with a lot of different people, sick people, not the thing for some of us. But if it's for you, then go for it. Okay, economics. It overshadows a lot of other business degrees, a lot of other liberal arts degrees. It's better than any math or stats kind of degree. It's an effective pre-law, effective pre-med, low admission. Some of the cons that economics might have is that it is math intensive, just like computer science. It depends on what concentration you're in. One thing I should really stress, university is not for everyone. Your parents would want you to go to university, but it's not for everyone. It might be a waste of money for some of us. If you want to be a journalist, you want to be a rapper, a professional gamer, a web designer, I'm gonna respect you as much as anyone else, but university is not for you. University will be a waste of money. I'm gonna make a top 10 career paths that don't require university. You guys should check it out, especially if none of these options really attract you and you want to consider something else, something different. It takes a lot of heart to not have a degree the rest of your life. You can still be successful. There's nothing that stops you. A lot of great minds out there have dropped out of university because they realize how it's not gonna be helpful for them.